other news, Lafitte Mayor Tim Kerner is opening a shelter later this afternoon.
Right now, Lafitte is under a mandatory evacuation order.
And Meg Ferris is live in Lafitte with Mayor Kerner. Good morning.
That's right. We've moved indoors now to the mayor's office where they're here getting all their plans together, and things have changed. And Mayor, if I could talk to you, first of all, we were concerned because we saw so many people out and about when there was a mandatory evacuation, but you say that people here kind of wait.
Yeah, look, we announced it yesterday. We knew we wouldn't get a whole lot of action, but it makes them aware that it could be bad. And I think today they'll watch the news and they'll make their decision. I think most of them will go.
Now, you have some concerns and you've opened a shelter. Tell me about that.
Well, we built a little civic center that could withstand hurricane winds, and it's high. And the thing is, it might sound crazy to open up a shelter in Lafitte, but there's some people in little bitty trailers, some of them even like FEMA type trailers, in mobile homes, and some of them are built with low elevations where they're not up to they were built years ago and they're not at the right elevation. So those people, if they wanted to come in and spend the night in the Civic Center, we'll have cots and different things there for them.
And what time will it open?
2 o'clock today.
So 2 o'clock today, they can go there. People in this community know where that is, and it'll be open all night with cots. There'll be water, food, or...
Water, food, cots, so they have a place to take a shower.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, I'm watching you, and I see your concern, and we've been glued to Dave talking about the storm surge, and you're very concerned because 4 is not so bad, but 7 is bad, and you're in that 4 to 7 range.
Right, and the levees, they're all different. Each area is a little higher than the other. You take Lower Lafitte and Orange, that basin, Goose Bayou, Barataria, they can take about 5.5 feet. The town right here can take about 7.5 feet. Other places in Lower Barataria and Crown Point and others can't take hardly anything. So when you see, 4 to 7, if it's 4, then some places will do pretty good. If it's 7, then it's going to be tough in most areas.
And what you're concerned about is 7 is not water on the roads and people can't get out. It's water in homes.
All right, yeah, 7 feet of water, you can have a lot of water in homes, and also, when if you stay, then you not only have water in your house, but then you can't get out because the roads are covered.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about, I also saw a big truck with huge sandbags going by. What are y'all shoring up right now?
The truck you saw has huge sandbags, but they have little bags in them. But they also have huge sandbags going in different other places. We are doing Fleming Park Road around Tashalina to try to keep the water out, keep the school dry. Also, around the car wash, big rock bags, Lower Lafitte, Orange Basin, and Goose Bayou and Barataria Basin, small bags that we are putting up to try to keep the water out of those areas. Okay.
Anything else you want to tell your residents?
No, look, hey, this thing's 4 to 7 feet. Again, hey, that means the roads are going to be inundated with water, and it's just a bad situation. Yeah. If you can get out, go visit a relative or something inside the levee system, or come to the Civic Center and spend the night.
Mayor, thank you. I know you were so concerned during Isaac, and I see your concern right now. Let me bring in one of your friends here, Parish Council Ricky Template, District 1. You're concerned. You say it's good for us that the storm is tracking a little east, but not good for the back part of Grand Isle, and you're concerned about that.
Well, we're all glued to the TV right now, and all our citizens are, and we're watching it. Hopefully it continues to track east. But, there are also the concerns for Grand Isle. They're building an emergency tidal levee on the north side of the alley now, because when the storm tracks further east, you do have to worry about the water coming up on the back side of the island as far as the tidal surge from Barataria Bay, and we're trying to protect that area now.
Yeah, so you're saying that the water's going to go out, but then afterwards it's going to come in, and on Grand Isle there are a lot of people who live there building big homes there. Are you concerned about it getting in homes?
Well, not as of yet, but I mean, if it comes in and creates the tidal surge of 4 to 7 feet, yes, we do have the concerns of homes. Actually, what happens is it shoves the water out of Barataria Bay and inundates the backside of the island, and it can threaten the homes as well.
And does that mean Highway 1 is covered and people can't get out if they don't get out before?
It's a timing issue. It depends on what time it comes in. Highway 1's the first roadway to go under, and then once it goes under, people cannot evacuate. But Mayor Commodore called for an early mandatory evacuation. People had a steady stream of their boats, their campers, and their possessions were leaving in the last 2 days.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell your constituents?
No, just pay attention. Look, we all like that the storm is tracking more east. We don't wish it on anyone else, but you know, this is a home for us. More importantly, protect life before we protect property.
Okay, Ricky Templett, thank you so much, and Mayor Kerner, thank you. Okay, so we'll be going out with them and looking at some of these areas they're talking about, and especially watching that storm surge. Reporting live from the mayor's office in Lafitte, Meg Farris, Eyewitness News.
A lot of good information. Thank you very much, Meg. And just want to remind